You know what time it is. Coming live from the Lookout. It's over 9,000. We are your host, Jared.
Dion.
Justin.
And Sean. Doing pretty good.
It's been like 3 months.
Yeah, it's been a little minute.
2 weeks.
It's like 3 months.
It's been a month.
Has it been a month?
It's been a month.
Yeah,
it's been a hot minute.
It's been a minute. Yeah. What did you introduce yourself as?
Dion. I did that last time too. I kept track.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what's new with Christian. Justin, how you doing fresh off your battle with Metal Cooler?
Man, I need a sensu bean times 2, a hot bath, and some food. Because stuff got real.
I see. He came in all
Talking about Dragon Ball
up.
Fighters?
Huh?
We from Fighters? Or what?
No. You remember he cut himself.
Yeah.
Nasty gas too.
This battle with Metal Cooler.
Metal Cooler messed my arm up, yo. It didn't do me that wrong, you know. It'd be all right.
That looked nasty though when you sent that picture out.
I said,
What did you slice yourself on?
straight metal. Cooler was there, and he had the army with him. But I got away with the rest of my arm.
What up, Sean?
What up?
What's going on with you, bro?
Man, that's Sasuke-kun.
Chilling.
Sasuke-kun over here. Good old
Sean
Sasuke.
has positioned himself as and then he tried to be Todoroki and the other freaking.
I was like, we got Todoroki signed? Sasuke-kun.
Hey, I can't help it if those.
Hey,
if
I'm
those
not
are the
complaining.
characters that I like.
I was Deku in the. You know what I mean?
Get them characters you gravitate.
I was feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
Appreciate it.
Good drawings there, my guy.
Maybe we should talk to the audience and not just group chat stuff.
Oh yeah, they have no idea what we're talking about.
I have no clue where we're going.
Sorry, y'all. We're on a little off basis. We ain't seen y'all in a while. We're sorry, audience.
No meeting, no freaking prep. Just,
We just came on
seen
in.
you guys in a month. Go ahead and come back in and do a podcast.
We came in unarmed.
There's a lot to talk about. A lot that's happened in the anime world.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, video games, mangas, new anime. But yeah, how's been everybody liking My Hero so far since we caught up? What y'all been thinking about it?
What you think about it, Sean?
Where they currently are in My Hero?
Yeah.
Well, are we talking about the anime or the manga?
Manga.
Let's see. So my thoughts. I'm trying to figure out where they're going. I mean, I understand that Midoriya. He's been dreaming about the All for One or One for All. Wait. Yeah, One for All. I have to think about it. So, I mean, where they at right now, I'm just pretty much trying to figure out what's going on or where they're kind of leading to. I know a lot of the heroes, they got new outfits now, and they kind of introducing them with their new outfits and how that works with their quirks. They bringing back characters that was in season 2 that I didn't expect to see again. What's his name? I forget.
Shinsho.
Yeah. They brought him back, and now he's part of like new recruitment for UA. So
For the hero course. He's trying to be in
pretty
like
interesting.
Flynn.
Pretty
A lot of Class
interesting
B
with where
made
they're
it,
going.
didn't A lot of the Class B heroes came.
Yeah,
They made it through.
but mostly it was probably him that came into the hero course. Like I guess he's going to their class specifically.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah.
I think he's going to Class 1A. So
That's what it made it seem like.
Yeah, he's gonna be a dope
But they
addition.
introduced him as a special guest, like he's supposed to be doing something more than that. That's where they ended it.
I figured
he's
he would
supposed to
show
be,
more of him eventually, like out of all the class. Like, they show Tetsu and all them, like the one dude that's always trying to clown him, that one dude that's always smiling, he gets knocked out, that one dude, and then, like I said, Tetsu and probably him, like those three, and the other chick with the big arms, like they stand out in Class 1B.
Yeah.
But mostly, Shinsho, I figured he'll come back.
The chick with the big arms is funny.
The chick with the vine
hair.
The vine hair.
Right.
The copycat dude. They had that other dude that was just like Kirishima too. That he had the heart.
Yeah,
and power.
Tetsu.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Tetsu. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm kind of confused as where they're going to because it's kind of at a weird stopping point. Seems like right now they're just focused on honing all their abilities and stuff like that, and just progressing through school. But it's like it seems like all of them are dang near on par with like the actual heroes at this point. Well, a lot of them are.
Well, they probably had more experience since all this
Stuff's going on. Yeah.
Villains.
Right. Yeah.
The villains been giving them one ups.
Yeah.
Been like, hey, we
Coming
about
out
to jump
nowhere.
in. We about to come in here hot. I hope y'all ready.
Yeah.
Came with the camp. I mean, they probably out of all the classes, they got the most experience right now. Class 1A's been putting in work. Even if they didn't want to, they got the experience when they didn't want it.
Yeah,
Like and been
by
putting
accident.
in a lot of like a lot of situations they got put in. They had to act quick, and
Yeah.
that's really been helping them. Especially our main boy Deku. Deku's been
Yeah, he's been stepping it up, like way up.
Yeah.
So
Is he might getting like a Last Airbender vibe with the I can go back and
talk to the
see all the
previous-
previous avatars.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's where
that's
that was
what's-
inspired from.
yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
it's,
Or he was in tune with the avatar state.
right.
Yeah.
The more he could talk to.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same kind of thing that I'm getting.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was asking them earlier. Is Midoriya the only one? I don't think they've explained that yet. That couldn't jump right into using
One for All.
All at 100%. Because even I know All Might said that he could. He just had the ability to just use 100% right out the gate. Did they
Yeah.
say anything about the rest of them? Because I mean, obviously they probably experienced that too. Because one of them even was trying to teach him at 20% how to do this and how to just channel the energy when you need it type deal. But I wonder where they all were. I wonder if they're going to go into more detail of like, you know, their backstories and stuff like that. Because they said each time they pass it down, they're obviously all working to build it. So it's like every time they pass it off,
It gets stronger.
It gets stronger because they're getting all the
Yeah.
abilities from the past user.
That might be why too he can only access 20% because it may be at a level, you know what I mean, that he just obviously can't handle right now.
Yeah, just a lot.
So
All Might probably-
he's like working his way up to get to that level.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we can see that his 20% is real serious. You know what I mean?
Solid.
So,
Yeah.
and that's just 20%. So I can't even imagine what it's
Yeah.
gonna be when he actually access all 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw it against Overhaul. Yeah, he used 100% when he had old girl.
Chisaka.
That was healing him.
And
Oh
Eri,
yeah,
he rocked him by himself.
Yeah.
I think All Might's body was a little more. He was
Trained.
more of a physical specimen than Deku was.
Yeah.
that's true too.
He had to build him up because he did that work for the what he had to do he had to clear the beach off in a week,
Yeah.
and he built. Hey, he got swole. He
Yeah.
was on that. I'm taking this trash out one for all. I'm doing everything type diet, and he got ripped. I
Yeah.
said he's eating his Wheaties. He drinking Slim Fast. He doing cardio. He
Yeah.
eating salad. He had him taking out trash. Hey,
Right.
he pulled that Rocky off. When you remember he finally cured out the beach, y'all, and he stood on that beach just screaming. He
Just
said,
yelling.
Yeah.
I said, Deku, you gonna be that dude. But
Yeah.
in the beginning of the anime, it says, "This is how my story. I became the greatest hero."
So
They
yes.
he just has to go through trials and tribulations, like all heroes do. Like I guess his journey is gonna be. He's been doing good. Like I said, Deku's been doing good. We see the side note from Deku. We see since All Might's not the number one hero no more, we got another number one, and his first encounter with a real villain. Endeavor got my new approval because at first I wasn't feeling Endeavor. I knew he was dope,
Yeah.
but after he fought the Nomu, he's trying to get in touch with his family. I mean,
Yeah.
they making great character development with him.
Yeah, he got everybody's respect with that fight too. Just
Oh,
how he was. He was like, I appreciate you for the pain because that's what's keeping me conscious right now.
'Cause he was
And he
about
was
to-
going. Yeah, he was going in though.
Yeah, that evolved no move was crazy.
Yeah.
He can talk.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Fly. I thought I got the phone from the first attack was bad when the one All Might fought. This one,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
he came through the building like, hey, who want to fight?
He had to take him out quick too because he didn't know how many abilities he had too.
Did we talk about that?
We
last
talked
Yeah,
about
we
it a little
did,
bit.
we
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
We just touched.
Because
on
you
it,
remember we
yeah.
had mentioned the whole Incredibles deal with how they was making the Nomu stronger each time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
Make that
we
one.
touched up on
Yeah,
it.
we did last one.
Yeah, because I said it was. It reminded me of when Caesar talked.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because they keep doing these half chapters with like all the past stuff. I guess that's kind of how it seems like that's how the movie's going to
I
be
did
too. with some past
appreciate.
scenes.
I did appreciate the last half chapter they did though.
Yeah, I did too. When they actually kind of showed All Might and like
Yeah.
his process and everything, and how he was training and yeah, pretty much and everything. So that was pretty interesting. One thing with him, I know we was talking about with he's older. He was obviously older than what Deku was too when he received the power. So it does make sense.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
he can access more because like we were saying, his body could be definitely
Yeah.
more built for
Because
that
he
power.
was like graduating from.
Yeah, he was already-
and then
yup.
going to a different country to train.
That's right.
How did Gran Torino shrink? Anybody figure that out?
That's what I was trying to figure out too, man. He went from that to turning into Mega Man, man.
Hey, he did get tall. I was like, that's young Gran Torino?
Yeah, that's weird.
I was like, man, I guess age shrink you in the anime world because he was small. I was like, you used to be a grown man.
Yeah, maybe that's something to do with his quirk.
It's
Just
the
like,
only thing that stayed the same.
yeah.
Might be his quirk or something.
Maybe that's maybe there's something to do with his quirk.
Boots are a size
Just like
25, man.
get a boost from the boots.
That dude
The
turned into
stilts
Mega
under them
Man.
boots.
He did have the Mega Man. I did look at his feet. I was like,
does have
I wonder if he
Mega Man
walked
voice.
like he got the little clank. He got the little sound effect of
Right.
running like Mega Man.
Shoot at the lemons.
He got the Buster shot. Hey man, Gran Torino. I was like, yeah, that was kind of weird how he did shrink. Wasn't too sure about that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Endeavor. Like I said, new approval for Endeavor. And then with a little development between Dobby and Hawks. Like I said, did we talk about?
We talked about that a little bit last time
Yeah,
too.
we talked about that last time about Hawks, how he's kind of playing both sides right now with the villains.
Yeah.
Because I like I said, Jared said it. I was like, man, I don't think so. I get no bad. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
well, there we go. But he's seemed like he's a double agent because he's not totally for the villains,
Right.
But he's still working for the heroes. It's like you don't know what his motive is going to be. Because if he was totally evil, he could have not even helped Endeavor during that fight.
Right.
But I guess, he had to play the part. As
Yeah, I don't
hero.
think he's completely evil because he's playing double agent, but he
Yeah.
seems like he's
He's shady.
yeah.
He's shady.
Yeah, a
He's
little
young, too.
Time will tell with his character.
Yeah. And then it said Todoroki. Like I said, he seemed like Todoroki wouldn't he's kind of losing his edge a little bit.
Which one, Endeavor or Shoto?
Shoto,
No,
right?
no.
Which one?
The son.
Okay.
Shoto.
Yeah, good old Shoto. It seemed
Yeah.
like he was losing his edge a little bit. Like him and Bakugo kind of at the provisional exam after they went with Bakugo. I
They
see.
ain't showed them do much lately though. It's like
Yeah,
a
that's what
long
I'm saying,
time they haven't really done much.
Show anything with them like that. I guess it's kind of veering off since All Might's not the number one. It's kind of turning everybody's doing different things, I
Mm-hmm.
guess now. So, but My Hero's still doing good. Like I said, it's still a good, very good anime. Very good, very very good anime.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes too.
Anybody getting the video game that's coming out? Anybody getting the My Hero game?
I tried that. That made me think of a video I watched.
I was like, I saw the game trailer for it.
The Japanese. You remember I showed you
I know
that?
exactly what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna have to show you after the podcast, but there's some funny stuff in the game. That's like
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that game
translation
to see what they
Oh,
gonna
God.
do with it. Just to see how far how far the game is gonna go, and to see what characters they're gonna add in it. Because at this point, man, you gotta add like the current characters. You know what I mean? Like you can't do no season 1.
Oh no, they're gonna pull a
It's like
Naruto
season
and,
two
keep,
type
and
characters
keep
in the
on
game.
start off with 6 characters and the next one gonna have 12. They
Well,
got to.
they showed
How
a
else they
lot
gonna
of
make
they showed
money?
a lot of the characters.
Dobby's
though.
in there,
Yeah.
Toga's in, and then they just got on season 3. No, season 3? Toga and them got introduced.
Yeah, they was in season 3.
Season 3. So,
Yeah.
and this is a little bit further in anime. There's a lot of games where they got characters that don't even like Naruto does that bad, where they put in characters that like you fight them, but you don't get to be them. Like the Seven Swordsmen been there for a minute, and you ain't get to play with them.
Yeah.
My Hero's been putting in Toga. They got Dobby in there.
Yeah.
They had Shigaraki. I was like, they got a lot of characters they can still put in. This game could have a nice roster.
Yeah. Honestly, still to me, graphics wise, what y'all think about
I
the
know.
graphics? It looks like it
A
could be
game-
something that's on like the
a
PS2.
GameCube, PS2 type deal.
It do look like a
It's kind of
pig.
slow paced too.
For
But-
PS4, I mean, anime games, they kind of, like I said, the best selling anime games usually are Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. 'Cause they do
Anime-wise,
them.
yeah.
Naruto, you watching the anime. You'll forget to a fight, and you might put some popcorn out and sit back because you about to sit in like a 2-hour cutscene. I did that on my. I swear when
the
I
game?
Yeah, in the
Metal Gear
game.
Solid is.
I was about to say
Oh,
that's
yeah.
completely off subject, but Metal Gear Solid has the best cutscenes.
They long, but they
man.
good.
They're
You,
real
you
long.
literally
Yeah.
watching a movie when you
Yeah.
playing that game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I like that, but sometimes I don't like that.
Yeah.
Just ready to play the game.
it depends on
Depends on the
where you're
game.
at in the
Where
game
you're at in
too.
the
game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Naruto pretty much told me the whole story because on Storm 4, I didn't watch the rest of it like on Naruto because so much filler. It told me the rest of the story about how Shippuden ended between the fight between Sasuke and Naruto. And Jared, we actually watched it. I was like, oh, this fight looks dope in the anime because in the game it looked dope, but when I actually saw it, I was like, oh.
Yeah, it was tight.
Yeah, the fight between Sasuke and Naruto at the end, and you go through the whole fight. Like you fight as baby Naruto, they fight them. You fight as Naruto and Sasuke when they were in school, when there's the Final Valley, when he was in.
Oh, they have you play that?
They have you played. That's the longest fight. They showed them even when they was getting, they was getting beat up and they was throwing half punches at each other.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. Bro, I ain't got nothing else. And he hit him with that uppercut. Naruto hit Sasuke with the uppercut. You do everything in that game.
Wow, that's funny.
They do good for those 2 games.
Yeah.
She drunk all her shake. She fell asleep, so I was hoping to. Another reason why she's unpaid.
She took a whole nap.
She gone over there.
Man, but anybody else? So in the next thing, so My Hero's been doing good. So anybody been catching up on Black Clovers? I know he's gonna talk about that. Anybody been reading Black Clover? I know Jared said he's been into it. What you think
Yeah,
about it?
I haven't read any of it. I'm just gonna, watch the anime until I freaking catch up, and then if I don't, if I feel like reading it after that,
After you catch up.
then I read it because it's always different when you get to binge watch versus when you
Trying to
follow it week
binge
by
read.
week.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that lately.
You know what I'm saying? But with Black Clover, so far it's starting out kind of slow. But I want to be open and give it a chance, just like I was open and gave Naruto a chance, because I was not going to keep watching Naruto when I first started watching it.
My Hero too.
It was,
Yeah, My
it
Hero
was
started slow.
pretty bad.
Yeah, Naruto.
It was pretty bad, but I know that a lot of the anime that start off pretty bad usually end up
turn
pretty
out
good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Long as they
And
write it
so
right.
at the point I'm at right now, things are getting pretty interesting. Powers is being developed. You know what I'm saying? Skills are
Yeah.
being honed.
Yeah.
Missions are a little better. And as far as like opponents and opposition, it's starting to get kicked up a notch. You know what I mean? Where there's
Yeah.
actually some real struggle and some real plot. And then you're also seeing some real the plot is being developed too, because we talked about it before the podcast that there's some shady stuff going in within the Magic Knights. Mm-hmm. Preferably the
Golden
Dawns,
Sunrise, yeah,
the
them.
Golden Dawns. You know what I mean? So, with all that being said, the main character Asta, I don't like him.
Naruto.
I like his abilities, but I don't like him as a character.
Man, he yells the whole
So
time.
annoying.
Naruto. That's a
He's so annoying.
He's worse than Naruto.
He is
They
way
took
worse than
Naruto and made it. Yeah, he
Yeah,
yells.
they did. They
yells.
literally. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to notice a formula with these anime that they're taking the Naruto formula
and
really just applying it and just skewing it just a little bit. You know
can
what
tell,
I mean?
too.
And you can tell, but you can tell.
Instead of
like,
ninjas, they're magicians.
this one is like that. My Hero Academia is like that
Naruto.
to a certain extent. That Deku kind of gives you a Naruto-ish vibe.
I don't know.
Talking about Deku himself as a character reminds you of Naruto?
Yes.
You think so?
I don't get that vibe.
Well,
from him.
maybe
100%.
older Naruto.
Okay.
I don't think he ever started
Hold
off as
on.
annoying.
So let me
Go ahead and explain.
Okay, so
because Naruto does
I
get
don't
smart
want to
like
harp
that
on
too,
this
though.
because we're on Black Clover right now, but just how everybody's starting to just. Deku is real strong in his convictions, just like Naruto was real strong in his convictions, and it gets people to turn their hearts
Pastor Naruto.
Yeah.
towards favoring him and wondering, well, what is it about this? What is it about this specific person that makes me
Yeah.
want to follow his lead?
Yeah.
Deku is the exact same way.
Yeah, that's true. So not
At this
necessarily
point
like his
right now,
personality, but-
besides Todoroki, Shoto, and Bakugo, and it's just kinda because they view him as a rival. But everybody else is like following right in line. You know
Pretty
what I'm
much.
saying? The class literally goes as he goes.
Yeah.
Pretty
You know what
much.
I'm saying? When he's
Yeah.
in his bag, everybody is following. Just like how Naruto, as he went, the rest of
The village
went.
And everybody else he came in.
You know what I mean?
With.
And everybody else he came in contact with.
True.
It was the
Everybody.
same- it's the same exact thing. And
Yeah.
now look at the interaction between Deku and
Bakugo.
the young kid. That
Kota.
Kota.
He said he gave him that letter.
Yeah, he gave him that letter. It's just like through action, just like Naruto was, through action, you know what I'm saying? He would win people's hearts over.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's getting strong as crap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ridiculously strong.
Along with the story being developed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
everything I'm seeing from Deku, even the way that the way he talks and the stuff he says about saving people
Yeah,
and
but
his
I mean,
friends and his comrades, bro. It sounds like Naruto.
But he
to me.
gets that more from All Might though, because he looks up to him. I feel like when it comes to Midoriya, he's like different. He's not that annoying type of like yelling out, "Oh, I'm gonna be the greatest hero." Like Naruto.
Oh, for sure. How
now I'm
Naruto,
gonna be
how he
Hokage.
started off. Naruto,
So when
he
you look,
didn't.
But you're talking about little
Believe it.
Naruto.
Little Naruto was annoying.
Little
You're
young
talking about
Naruto.
little Naruto when he was annoying.
but if you think, yeah, and that's
I'm
what
talking about them two at the same age. He's
Similar.
He is like Naruto's little cousin.
So you trying to say he's like Shippuden Naruto?
his little cousin.
But see, I'm comparing them because you got to think about it. My hero is still kind of like in his beginning state, even though it's on.
But he
like
was
episode-
older than Naruto.
Not that much older.
How old is he now?
Well, he might be like
He's in
Shippuden
high school
age,
now.
But you still gotta compare. Well,
Naruto saved the world at 16.
I'm thinking there's a formula. Like if it works,
sounds like a
You
formula.
got to found. I mean,
'Cause you got-
there's other animes. Think of other.
Sasuke is Todoroki
Well, think of other
all
animes
over
where the
again.
main character's like
You know what I'm saying?
where the main character is like Sasuke. It doesn't work.
Or it's like
if they're
Sasuke
lively and
and
they're
a mixture of Neji.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just a naturally gifted. You know what I'm saying?
Even
Just a
Juno.
naturally gifted, and Bakugo kind of has some Neji-like qualities. The way Neji treated Guy, not Guy,
He treated Lee.
Rock Lee.
Rock
Yeah.
Lee. He has
Oh,
the same type
Legend
of
Lee.
attitude towards Deku as
Originally,
you know
I
what I'm
think
saying.
Bakugo's
Neji
is
had
worse.
toward Rock Lee.
oh for sure.
Okay.
But just
I mean, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
was-
But
yeah.
I'm not saying that they're the same guy, but they're very similar.
They're similar when
You
it
know what
comes to
I'm
their
saying?
characteristics,
It's
and stuff.
very
But you have to make your character like
It's a
your
formula
main
that works.
character like that.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
imagine Dragon Ball Z if it was about Vegeta, it probably wouldn't be received the same. Same with Naruto if the main character was Sasuke. Just
Yes, it would.
it has to be
It's the
somebody that's
underdog.
yeah.
But
It's the underdog character.
Yeah, it
But
is.
having him
It
as a
is
side
like
character, it
Naruto
works.
was not the talented one off the rip,
Yeah.
but Naruto had the tailed beast was in him.
Exactly, and that's
he
what
was
that's what
able
pushed
to-
him forward.
And he was able to, you know what I'm saying,
Keep up
like,
and-
he had like an inner self that he could go into to talk
Right.
to Kurama,
Hey, bruh.
just like how Deku has
Now
now
has
is the
it,
last
yeah.
Airbender. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
he just
But
met Aang.
I mean, and then just to pivot back to Black Clover, Asta is kind of like just the same type of way.
I'm gonna be a Wizard King.
He's gonna be the
He screams
wizard.
that
He's
out
gonna be the
every 2
Hokage.
seconds.
Yep. So
And then he
King.
has a power now that like is
He got that dark power in
inexplainable.
him.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
anti-magic,
Yeah.
He
and
doesn't
like
have magic.
he's literally the people that
Naruto.
everybody are struggling. And then his brother,
It's the Sasuke type.
or Neji,
Or, yeah,
one
or
of them.
Neji.
It's just a
Or Todoroki.
combination, or a Todoroki.
Yeah.
It's just a
Yep.
combination of the most gifted kid ever.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That is-
Pivoted against a kid who's born with no magic,
Who has to push for everything.
a kid who's born with no quirk,
with no ability,
a
with no
kid who's
ninja.
born with no abilities. He couldn't even do a shadow clone.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm
then he
saying?
beat
when he
Neji
started
with
out.
it. And he remember he
Then
said, that was
yeah.
my weakest jutsu, and
Yeah.
I'll beat you with it.
Yeah.
And now the kid with no magic is
Bakugan
saving
boys.
everybody with all the magic.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he saved off the rip when somebody tried to steal his grimoire.
Oh, yeah, his
You know what I'm
Gamora.
saying?
In the first episode, when he got the
Gamora.
two,
Or what is it?
they're called
Gamora.
Gamoras.
Grimoire?
Gamora.
No, Gamora.
Gamora.
Yeah.
That concept's straight from Harry Potter, I swear.
Hello,
how the
Gamora.
how the book chooses you type deal. That's straight Harry Potter. How the
Right.
book chooses you.
But like I said, right now it's getting interesting where I'm at. I'm kind of all in. I don't know what you guys' take on it was, but
I need to
it's kinda like my
just keep
deep
watching
dive.
it. Where I'm at, it's not that interesting yet. But I've been told you're saying it gets better. My brother-in-law.
Yeah,
telling
I'm
me
at
it
the
gets
point
better.
where it's
Yeah.
getting better.
I've been reading
I'll keep
it.
watching it because I mean, like you said, My Hero. I wasn't going to keep watching it when I first started because Deku was just pointless. It was like, where's this going? He has no power.
And he was crying.
He's
too
not.
much.
He was crying.
Just
Just like, where's this
Jesus,
going?
Mary and
Yeah,
Joseph.
but something made me keep watching it, and I'm glad I did. Same with Naruto. It started off kind of
Yeah.
weak because I'm like, I
can't-
remember we used to watch him when we was younger. Naruto was just always screaming, "I'm going to be Hokage someday," or "Believe it." I'm like, oh my god, this is so annoying.
When that fool said believe it,
Oh man,
Oh, my
bro! And I started
God.
watching in English on Cartoon Network, and oh my
those voices,
Lord, man!
those English dubs.
Yeah, I watch all Shippuden in Japanese. I could not do his
Me
voice.
too.
That voice is annoying.
You
Yeah.
don't get on the other voices. They got the early stages of some voices.
And see,
Sasuke's is pretty dope
the
though in English,
Japanese,
though.
It
Yeah,
is.
his voice is good.
Sasuke's always had a
Yeah.
nice voice. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But
A nice voice, Sasuke.
I've always liked his voice actor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
His
saying?
voice. Who is his voice? Anybody know who's what? Because I don't even know whose
don't
voice
know his
actor
name.
is.
Are you talking about his English one or
Yeah,
his
his
Japanese
English
one?
one.
I'm talking his Japanese voice is hard.
It's pretty tight. Yeah.
Anybody's voice, and usually some animes, they usually like Madara's voice, and Orochimaru, them voices, Itachi's voice,
In Japanese,
their voices are
Itachi is classic. And see, that's the thing that helped me get over Naruto too, because I went back and watched part 1 in Japanese. That
The whole thing?
because I can't just hear what he's saying. I have to read it. Like it
yeah.
wasn't as annoying.
Yeah.
You know what
say
I'm saying?
believe it 20
Yeah,
times.
and he never said believe it.
Nah,
ever.
in the Japanese one, he don't.
It's Dr. Bio. That's or something like that.
Right.
You know,
They do some annoying stuff when they translate it.
did Killer B
fly
always
flying
rap?
around.
I like how
Killer
Killer
B
B
was
always
still
rap.
rapping. It
Yeah,
was-
he was
was
rapping.
funny when he rapped in Japanese, and you would hear when he was fought Sasuke first fought him, and they would try to go capture him, and he was rapping, and he just paused in the
Yeah.
middle of a sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, Black Clover, real quick, just to kind of pivot back.
Oh, go ahead.
You know how Naruto always gave somebody a weird nickname that they hated?
Pervy Sage.
But like everybody, Granny Tsunade, you know what I'm saying?
Sasuke was
Like
just
everybody, he gave them an annoying. Atsu is like Atsa is the same exact way.
Yeah.
Like he calls whatchamacallit Senior in the Golden Dawns. You know, Senior in the Golden Dawns. He calls him like a four-eyed weird guy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A four-eyed. Like he can't stand it. Like
Yeah.
it frazzles. You guys aren't there yet, so let me shut up.
I don't mind spoilers.
I would say you
Yeah, I
can
don't mind
monkey
spoilers.
spoil the mess out of that because it's really not that interesting to me.
I'll go back and try to watch it tonight then, because that'll be what I start binging on.
Got a podcast, so watch it anyway.
Hey, I watched like the first 11 episodes and it didn't keep me. But I mean, so I go back and give it a chance.
I heard it.
Yeah, bro.
I heard it gets better.
It gets better.
I saw one.
What you
before.
watching right now then?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm just on My Hero, honestly. At this point, I haven't really started watching
Watch that
anything
new.
new. So that's the only thing I'm looking forward to at this point.
They've got some new stuff on
I
Hulu
started
that
watching
want to try
Boruto.
tapping
I wanted
into,
to get in the free. I wanted to start reading Boruto because
Hey,
it got
y'all
to the
did
part
read it,
where
yeah.
it's getting hard.
They introduced, what's his name? Kawaki or whatever.
one that
Is
he
he
was
at the
fighting?
point? Because they're at the point where he starts to get that stuff near his
Yeah,
eyes.
so
and
you
stuff.
find out it's a curse mark. Well, they call it karma, but
I know what
it's
it is.
literally a curse mark, and they both got it. Him, Boruto, and Kawaki or whatever his name is.
You know what it is? I know what it is actually. Somebody explained. I don't know if it was one of y'all. I think it was. It's basically it's like a Rinnegan. The thing is, I thought it was Byakugan. I'm like, he doesn't have the little veins popping out. It's basically every Ajutsu. It's Rinnegan, Sharingan, Byakugan all in one. I just believe that's all what it is in his eye right now.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Somebody was explaining
Hold
it to
on,
me.
time out.
I swear, I'm gonna go back.
Wait, how in God's name did he get that?
I do not. Hey, you know
I was
the-
hoping it was like the Tenseigan or something.
No, you know them. You know the protagonist always gets some weird character power that you don't be knowing about. Like I think I believe it was somebody was explaining it. and
You've
it's-
read that?
Somebody was telling me about it.
You said, did I read that?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna have to go back and read. But
I'm gonna have
somebody
to
was
go back
telling
and
me
check it out.
like I think
That
it's
it's
all,
every eye.
I think it's like
visual prowess wrapped
I think
in
it's
one.
every visual prowess all in his eye. Like I'm gonna go. My buddy, my buddy is
We
guy
ain't giving
talking
him a
about.
tailed beast, so we're just giving him up.
Yeah.
I mean, they was saying somebody told me I'll go back and do a little research, but somebody was saying it had to make sense because it's some new stuff. Like we already know about Rinnegan, we already know about Sharingan, we already know about Byakugan. He can see spirits come out of people, so we ain't never seen nobody do that with any visual powers. We see chakra points, we see people copying stuff. But we see what is Rinnegan? What does Rinnegan do? It makes him have the Sage of the Sixth Pass. What is
You're Jesus pretty much.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
do
what I was
whatever you wanna
But
do.
obviously, this is gonna be like Jesus times two.
Basically.
Yeah, this is gonna be if he has all visual powers in one eye.
I'm
like,
just wondering who that came from.
I don't like. I'm gonna go back and do a research, make sure, because
Yeah,
I
because
swear.
I've never.
Yeah, I didn't read that.
They had
either.
to do something though.
But maybe
They said
I
make
missed
them
it.
make them
I
have
don't
some
know.
kind of power
I
because Sasuke and
mean-
Naruto was doing all the
I
stuff
don't
for
think
him.
that's something you would have missed, bro.
Yeah.
Said,
I
like,
mean, if they said at the beginning,
every clan in his eye.
Yeah,
Pretty
that,
much.
that right there is pointless, man. That will really put him on a point where he's like another Naruto. I mean, he's already a slight another Naruto type character just because he's his son. But
At first, I thought
that
he
right
wasn't.
there make me like really dislike his character. That's the reason why I dislike Naruto at first because it's like you're giving these dudes these power ups that automatically pushes them to these levels and everything. It's almost like a Goku type too. But
But your man cheated too.
you said what?
Your man cheated a couple times.
Who's Sasuke?
Sasuke
Trade-
King.
Sasuke
trade
went to
knives.
Orochimaru for a power up.
Trade-
Then he took Itachi's eyes.
He did, but
And he's got a
but at the
Matarasu.
same time,
And he got Itachi's Amaterasu that
at
he
the same
planted
time,
in
a lot of he's more of a skill-based fighter too. So even if he didn't have that type of stuff, he would still be using his skills to fight boys.
Naruto trained those for Sage Mode pretty hard, though.
Eventually,
He
but
did.
at the
He
same
did.
time,
He
like
did.
in them earlier
earned that.
episodes, he cheated his way up to a lot of that stuff, and then a lot of them matches he shouldn't have been getting past.
Yeah, I mean,
in my
the
opinion.
Nine Tails
But-
definitely helped him out, but they still, I mean,
Sasuke got to power up. He got
That
the
was the fourth Hokage's fault.
Yeah, that was the fourth. I mean, if Naruto, it ain't like Naruto wanted it. Like, hey, son, carry this on real quick, bro. I'm sorry to get you all this burden, but
Yeah.
take some of this Nine Tails.
I definitely understand that.
Like, if he couldn't have that, he probably would have wanted it. But I mean, because you see what happened, he got ostracized by everybody in the village. I think he didn't really want that to happen. And then you see Nine Tails hated him. The Kurama did. He hated him in the beginning. He said, "Bruh," and then you see how Naruto kept talking to him like, "Kurama, I hope me and you be friends one day." And eventually, look what he got now. Like, it became his best asset. I mean, because the Nine Tails probably, if somebody could have extracted it from him, the Akatsuki could have got a hold of it and extracted, he wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Kind of like Gaara. He don't have
You
Shikaku
remember
no more.
when they did take it from him and he actually died because he didn't have it in him. So that right there even made me think like, all right, so you telling me this dude can't survive without Nine Tails being in him?
Well, didn't
You remember-
Sasuke die too?
But he
got stabbed.
got stabbed and died, which made sense. You just
That's trash.
snatched Nine Tails out and you instantly die from
You got
that.
the best eyes in the world, and you just got stabbed.
You stabbed in your heart by Madara or Madara. I mean, that makes sense to me.
Boy, that boy Sean gonna fight for.
y'all stupid.
All right, y'all. All right, we can go, let's go ahead and go to the next
Y'all
subject then.
stupid.
Since y'all, okay, let's go ahead and go to the next subject.
Dang.
Y'all stupid.
Let's get on this, the Baki of the Grappler. What I showed Sean and Dion. I told Jared about it. What'd you think about the Baki of the Grappler so far, Dion? Because I told you.
It's on some Fist of the North Star stuff with how gruesome it is.
Jared, you would like it. Bro, people getting their heads.
Because I like Fist of the North Star.
Bro, when
it's,
you going-
it's brutal. I like the martial arts type stuff. I think that's why I like
blood.
Naruto so much, because the actual martial arts. I hate it when DBZ kind of got away from, and it's just sloppy brawling. but
Bruh, they up
still
there
like it, but-
split. Hey man, I gotta say about that lean back special. Your boy, they pretty much Baki how this starts out. Baki's 17, he's still in high school.
It's like right after, it takes place right after the
tournament.
the first season. you know.
He comes in, the episode starts out weird. He in his class, and people scared of him. Everybody was shaking. I'm like, what? They was like, is anybody shaking? Is everybody cool? Baki up there, look scars on his face. Like,
Yeah.
he just up there laid back like, yeah, bro, I just got another fight. Don't mess with me type
Yeah.
stuff. And basically, this is about 5 inmates. They're all martial artists. They all dangerous. Death row inmates. This is on a whole other level than the other one. I thought the other one was bad. These dudes up there just killing folks off bat.
Because they make light work of the people that were in the last tournament.
I mean, and then these dudes come out the woodwork. They got the dude that's shooting people's intestines out his ears. I'm not kidding. I told y'all when I mentioned this before. Dudes punching people in the face with sharp knuckles. We got a dude that's kicking people with wood planks, shooting his nose hairs
Well,
at people.
his ability. What is his ability though? Because I know that his toes can cut like knives.
Dorian, I know all their names. Dorian Speck, Doyle, and Ranagi, and who was the last one? I forgot. So some Russian dude.
Yeah.
And they all escaped death row in some weird way. I felt bad for the guard inmates. Y'all don't pay me enough to get killed by these dudes. The dude climbed out of a missile silo in Russia. He said, "How did he climb out a 100-meter
Yeah, so they
missile silo?"
they put them all in prisons that
They couldn't
they
escape.
couldn't escape based upon the powers that they had.
But basically, it was about some nitroglycerin, something that kept them alive, and they pretty much they all want to taste defeat. And well, the premise so far seems pretty cool, but I'm thinking about it. If they said they want to taste defeat, like I was gonna say, if you're going after Baki, why don't you go after Yujiro? I just not thought about that.
They're not gonna mess with that dude.
You
That's
know,
why.
If I want to get beat. I don't want to get humiliated and beat, because if they go try to find Yujiro, they all gonna get rocked. Them dudes is dope, but and then the stuff we've been seeing in Baki, your boy chilling in his drawers up there smoking a cigarette. I said, man, Yujiro can do what he wants. You can't tell that man nothing. He's the strongest. He's not the strongest man. He's the strongest creature.
The creature in the world is how they described him.
But yeah, like I said, if y'all like martial arts and people just getting their heads busted all over, watch Baki the Grappler. As I said, it should be on Netflix, but I guess it ain't on Netflix. Sean said, you said it was on Netflix?
Somebody said it's on there, but you gotta like do something with your thing.
Audio.
You gotta turn it Japanese or something.
That's
so
weird.
I don't know.
Go Netflix.
For it to
I
be
would
able to
have
pop
look
up.
it up.
That's what I was like.
You gotta do that for it to be able to pop up.
I think so.
That's the case. Go Anime.
You know, like 7 episodes in too.
And it's gonna be longer. I thought it was gonna be 7 episodes and that was it. But like I said, you want somebody to get their head split and get that lean back special, and get their wig splits, dudes getting their faces punched in. I was like, I don't want to be none of these people in this show. But like I said, that Baki's a step up. But yeah.
Bro, don't put an illegal website out on the podcast. You know what I'm
What do you
saying?
say?
We got to clean that up with the Dragon Balls.
Oh yeah. My bad.
What'd you say? What site you say?
The mystery site.
Oh, I heard you talking about
The independent link.
The independent leak. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know what that site is.
We pay for our anime, right, guys?
Absolutely.
We don't watch stuff for
buy
free.
every
I got
manga.
Crunchyroll account.
We have we
Purchase
use
the
our-
mangas.
Yeah, I got mangas. I got anime. We got the anime up here. We don't watch stuff illegally.
Exactly.
We're
Matter of fact, we want to just thank everybody for watching on whatever DSP you're viewing this on.
Yeah, don't
Same thing we do for.
anime.
I just learned what DSP is, so I'm gonna start using it. So same
Enhance your
thing
vocab.
with whatchamacallit, the anime we consume
Yeah, we
on
buy,
any legal DSP.
yeah we buy our stuff.
DSP.
We're good citizens.
DSP.
DSP. I can't do it.
Childish.
But yeah, check out that Baki though, y'all. Definitely good stuff.
That's a good one.
Like I said, any bit. But what about the My Hero movie? We're gonna have to check that out. They got the new My Hero Academia movie that's coming out next month, September 28th. But no, September 18th. And basically it's about, I guess, I read the little premise about it. It's basically him and All Might. It's younger All Might. Is this the movie? Is this the same movie, Jared, that you said it was younger All Might that was in? Or is there another My Hero movie?
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay, there was a
I
younger.
don't know if that
I think
would
those are
be
past
that.
scenes.
Oh, okay.
That's
It
what
was
she-
this the movie then. It's a younger. I guess him and Deku and All Might go to this Hero Expo, whatnot, and I guess Deku meets this quirkless girl just like him. I was in that energetic Quinky Dinky, and I guess some heroes go hack the place, and then pretty much they gotta stop it. So
Does he inspire?
you know he's gonna inspire somebody. I guess he inspires the quirkless chick to go get a quirk. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but he
Fetch a court.
yeah, I don't know if she's gonna get a quirk.
So the minute that he passes that on, he loses it, right?
I believe.
I think he has a fuse, like how All Might was. You remember how he had that fuse, and it it eventually burnt out. I think the same way.
Did All Might's
work
go
with
a
him.
lot faster because of that big injury he got?
Yeah, that big injury
I
caused him
think
to
so.
go
Because
faster.
I'm pretty sure that his master,
Tomorrow, what was her name? His master was
the chick,
yeah, Shinama came.
the chick and him had it at the same time, and were
Yeah.
like both rocking.
Yep.
I can't remember for sure, but
yeah,
I was just thinking his probably just went out faster because he got messed
that
up.
about all for one. So that kind of makes sense why he got his.
Who's like 10,000 years old?
Man, that dude's ancient. He's been around since the dinosaurs. He was up and taking dinosaur quirks. Like, what's your quirk, bro? Let me get you fast. Let me get your quirk real quick.
So what is he like? Immortal?
You might as well dang near say, because you see in the episode, what was the chapter we read when he was at Tartarus and they was talking to him? He was just talking to the camera. He's like, I gotta need all these quirks, y'all. They're gonna expire soon. Let me go ahead and use them. So you don't know how many people's quirk, and then
They don't know how many in him.
and then you see what we read about him and his brother.
Yeah.
Like he just passing out quirks like long donuts. He's like, you get a quirk, you get a quirk, you get a quirk. I don't care if you don't want a quirk. He was forcing quirks on people, and he was talking about how
He
justice.
forced it on his brother.
But you see what happened. He's like, bro, I can't fight you, bro. But pretty much he made one for all. Pretty much, it's like he made one. It's like he knew he was giving him one for all, but he didn't know how to use it. So he basically is like, this is like one because power was gonna pretty much stop you. So, I mean, it worked to an extent because he's still alive. So
Yeah.
don't know how that's gonna work. Or if they can stop him. Like I said, he got plenty of quirks. You really can imagine how many stuff he has in his body right now,
I mean, them All Mights he done ran through.
bruh. He wasn't playing no games. Like we
he's
seen him fight. I was like, your man wears a suit. You know you dope villain when you wearing a whole suit with a tie.
I know. I was like, dang, Agent Smith.
He came in fresh.
Came in clean.
He came in like, hey, bro, let me get this dust. I'm like, hey, you want some quirks? He passing all the quirks left and right and taking them.
So I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I'm not very excited about the movie. Like, I kind of don't care.
I don't have a lot of hype about it either, but I'm gonna still watch it. You know,
We're gonna see it.
I think
I'm not
We
really
got a
super hyped
podcast.
about
You know,
it.
DBZ.
I think what
Yeah,
the,
DBZ, I got hype about. DBZ, I was like, oh
No,
my
that new
God.
Raleigh is something different.
The DBZ movie, that's on a different level. It's gonna be good to see you.
I think they just need to show us more because I feel like the trailers that they release, they don't really show a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like they just show enough to, to maybe get you excited about it. But like you said, they're not showing enough that's actually drawing you into it.
Usually, man, anime movie trailers with the quick snippets are the worst in the world.
They don't show the good part.
They don't show the
Like,
good
it's
stuff.
just, it doesn't get you into it.
Which is
Like, you
probably
have
good
to-
though, because like sometimes on movies they show the only good parts in the trailer. So
And then we watch it.
I don't
Yeah.
care if I saw all the good parts of Brawley already.
Yeah, it's a hype it up.
Do not.
Oh, bro, that's a must see. I saw that.
That is a must see.
You better not miss out on.
While we're on that, you hit the group chat at like 7 a.m. real passionate about.
For me,
Yeah, twice. Real passionate about like power scaling and all that type of stuff.
yeah.
off from the manga and the anime.
Yeah. So, give us your little deep dive.
Man. Because, okay, the latest manga of Dragon Ball Super just came out, and obviously it's way behind the anime because the anime's done. They're at a part now where stuff just it's not really making sense. Where the powers
Just now?
even more so than like on the anime, even more so than the anime. There's a lot of changes in the manga compared to the anime. Gohan right now is fighting.
Hold on, chill.
We not spoiling?
Is it cool?
Oh, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna forget about it, and then when I read it, I'm like,
No,
oh.
I was talking to Sean because he brought up Gohan.
No, he said he's
I know
read it.
Sean was ready to tag me over Sasuke just a second ago. I was
No,
making
he's read
sure
it. No, it ain't no
You know what I'm
spoiler.
saying? It was safe for him to bring up Gohan.
No, it's not a spoiler. He read it. So Gohan's fighting Kefla, which obviously is the fusion of Kale and
Khalifa. Where's Khalifa?
It doesn't look like he transformed. It looks like he's fighting her base, and he's on par. He's equal with her. They double KO one another, which makes no sense.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Too late.
Don't act like y'all ain't see that or heard it.
When before they fused, Kale bodied Goku and Golden Frieza. Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Golden Frieza. Kale, just
she was
Kale.
rocking she was
She
rocking-
rocked both of them by herself.
Oh, you did
But
say
when
that.
they fused,
And
Gohan
rocked.
base form came.
Half of the tournament too.
Yeah.
The nobody
Yeah.
that we didn't want to see fighting anime.
And in the anime, that was not the case.
Not at all. Not even remotely.
Goku
Because she was
show.
going toe to toe with Super Saiyan
Two.
Blue Goku. So
Blue Goku.
yeah, so that
Super
part was
Saiyan God Goku.
Yeah, so that was kind of the same. Which, like I said, it still made no sense because then when she shrinks down and she can control it, then she's significantly weaker. Because you remember that too in the tournament.
She got
The first time she fought Goku, she was crashing him. But
Berserk.
then when she loses the Berserk and she shrinks down, whatever, Goku was able to keep up with her just regular Super Saiyan 2.
Because she all that power, kind of like Broly, like that's a different Broly. That's like I said, they try to make it into Broly. That's what you're talking about, though. Yeah,
Nonetheless, next part is even worse.
the Master Roshi. That Roshi.
So Roshi steps to Jiren, and he's dodging all of his attacks effortlessly. He does
Yo, all right, time out.
Roshi, bro.
effortlessly.
Master Roshi was.
Hold on. This is my problem with that. Right off the rip, let me interject real quick, because I remember way back when Bulma was messing with a scouter, right? And she was trying to get it to work in a language that they could understand, and she fixed it. And she did Krillin's power level. Then she panned to Master Roshi, and did his power level. And he was weaker than Krillin then.
Yep.
And he hasn't trained a day since then.
Dragon Ball.
Until
Tournament of Power.
the tournament
You
of
know
Power.
the boost. Remember,
And then
Frieza
all of
trained
a
for
sudden-
6 months and passed every form significant.
But you went past a Super Saiyan. Oh, no, you haven't got to that part yet. We spoke about that off the podcast. Go ahead.
What?
You saying that's how Goku learned.
Oh, go for it. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's how Goku watched Roshi and was like, oh, and that's how he learned.
Was it the tingly feeling?
He learned
Ultra Instinct from watching
Master
Roshi.
Do it once.
Now, granted, Roshi wasn't doing any damage to Jiren.
It took Master Roshi 50 years to develop the Kamehameha wave.
Yeah.
And he has Ultra Instinct.
In the manga.
Which would make sense if Ultra Instinct wasn't so trash to begin with. I don't understand why Ultra Instinct has to be a transformation. It should just be Mastery of self movement, like they said. Why is it a power up?
You want to know why that's a horrible explanation? Because I thought it was more along the lines of, because Master Roshi wouldn't even know that, because that was something that Whis knew.
Told Vegeta and Goku.
And yeah, that he told Vegeta and Goku.
That was something specific for the
And I
gods.
thought that was also based on the silver hair. That was something that the angels knew.
The gods pretty much knew about the Ultra Instinct
Ultra
before
Instinct.
But none of them
anybody else.
attained it.
But
I'm talking about the angels who are there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are the ones who have attained it because they all have the silver hair.
Well, you see Beerus is mad.
We said that anybody can get it, can attain Ultra Instinct.
Well,
it's just hard for
he
a
had
mortal.
said that. So the gods of
is
destruction,
still trash.
None of them have it.
Beerus, you see Beerus got
Well, in the manga, Beerus was learning it actually.
Oh.
That's another thing that was different earlier on before the tournament
was learning,
started.
but Master Roshi was already doing it.
Yeah. So before
the
that
last
was another
power
thing.
up that dude probably
It still
had
makes
was when
no
he
sense.
climbed Korin's tower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
the
makes no
last
sense.
achievement, and that was in Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's trash, man. It's bad writing, and that's the only explanation for it. It makes no sense. Beerus was doing Ultra Instinct in the beginning of the tournament when they were testing out how strong the tournament was.
Oh, for real?
A little bit.
Oh, he did a little bit
He
when
did
the preliminaries, when they had
yeah,
all the gods
when
fight.
he was fighting all the gods by himself. That's what he was doing. They was like, oh, it looks like he's starting to learn Ultra Instinct.
Oh, he's really
blah,
was
blah, blah.
doing it.
Yeah. But still, like you said, for Roshi, that's why I'm like, is it a power thing? Do you have to be a certain power level, or is it just, hey?
He was going toe to toe with Jiren.
And the fact that Jiren's like actually blocking too, like I'm like,
Jiren wasn't
He's
blocking him.
touching him. He shouldn't even be able to touch
Goku
Jiren.
wasn't even touching him.
Makes
And
no
Goku
sense.
was actually powered up, actually trying to hit him. And it
Super
wasn't even,
Saiyan Blue couldn't lay a hand on him.
and Jiren was
it seems like Jiren's
what I'm saying? I
significantly
don't even
weaker in the
know, like,
manga
what-
than he was in the anime, but even
they
still.
made him ridiculous.
But you know what's
in the-
crazy?
in the
I don't
anime.
understand how you can just have two totally different. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same thing. I don't understand how you can make it that different just between the anime and the manga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could see the manga probably going in depth. Because books usually go a little more in depth than movies.
But that's not what they're
In
doing.
the
They're just
anime.
changing it completely.
But they are completely
Yeah.
just changing everything.
And the thing that makes it worse too is that they're saying they're both canon. It's not possible. That makes no sense.
It does not make
No, wait, they're saying they're both
They're
canon?
like they're both canon.
How? How is they both like Gohan wasn't doing nothing to Tournament of Power, and then he in the manga y'all said I was like he's fighting the Wolf Brothers, and he was fighting Kefla.
Wolf Brothers.
He was fighting the trio Danger Brothers.
Yeah.
I was like you shouldn't even have no problem with them, but he's fighting he got hit up by a midget by a cricket.
Yeah.
Him and Piccolo, but he was fighting Kefla, and he told if you tell Goku to scram, that's when he looked at him like, hey man, who wrote this? He said, hey, when y'all showed me that scan, he said, hey dad, you go fight Jiren. I'll handle Kefla. He said, go on.
And didn't even transform. Now they forget frequently to put this little hairpiece that shows that he's in his ultimate form, but he didn't.
He was still.
Gohan had been rocking boys from the beginning of the tournament. He
Yes.
took out the Dog Brothers by himself.
I was like, Gohan.
For the most part, he took them all on by himself, base form.
Who fought them beforehand?
Vegeta and Goku
Vegeta and
together
Goku.
in blue.
No. I'm talking about in the little
And the,
Prelims.
Prelims.
Gohan fought Miles Tails Prower.
he was fighting Lavender.
Yeah, Gohan fought.
He was fighting the one with the poison
Gohan
on his
fought
head. He got
Tails.
blocked. He was fighting
But in the manga,
Lavender.
he rocked them all by himself.
He was
Which one did
fighting
Boo fight?
Basil.
Yeah.
And then Goku was fighting the big one.
Yeah, he fought the big one.
The big one that
Bergamo.
kept Bergamos. And then Gohan fighting all three
in the manga.
by himself. Goku and Vegeta's fighting him in the manga.
He
Vegeta
had help
too.
though, because I think Piccolo helped him, didn't he? In the manga, I forget.
So Gohan fought them all by himself.
And then Frieza finished him off or something,
Piccolo
didn't he?
came to help, and then Frieza was like, "What y'all doing?
Yeah,
Take
he's
these fools
like,
out." And he
knocked
just
them
rocked them
out.
out by
Yeah.
Was
himself.
Frieza do anything more? Because Frieza was off in the cut, just up,
nah.
he was up there torturing people.
After
He got
banged
crashed by
Kale.
Kale. Most recent part, he got crashed
and
by
they
Kale.
haven't shown him since.
Dang.
Yeah.
Did he still get pinballed by Jiren?
Goku tried to help him in the fight.
Not
He
yet.
got mad at Goku.
Yeah.
Wait, who did?
Frieza did.
What?
He got mad at Goku for trying to help him. And then
You said he dropped out?
Nah, he didn't
about
drop
to
him
say
out. Nah,
something.
he just got mad at him and like, you know how Frieza is. He's like, I don't want
Yeah.
your help. But
TN out there getting it in.
TN,
he's been gone.
He got immediately knocked out.
Him and Krillin.
Yeah, right when the tournament
Good.
started.
He's gone.
Good. You and your third eye can get out.
Him and Krillin up there waving at folks like he in a pageant.
Man.
Like, hey, bruh, did Frost get him out the same way?
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, he knocked out Charlie Brown. He got him one hit, one quick hit, and
Hit
he
him with
was
that- you see the shadow? He said, hey, bruh, get up out of here.
Charlie Brown is crazy, man. He called that man Charlie Brown. That is funny.
Don't they make him look like Charlie
That is
Brown
Charlie
now?
Brown. That is Charlie Brown, man.
He just. We got
Oh, man.
Oh, we got the peanuts in here.
Yeah. Then bottom line, the mangas, the writing, it was good up until the Tournament of Power. Now they're just,
Because you said the Goku Black arc was pretty
the
good.
arc was nice. Yeah, the
Goku
Black
Black
arc was real nice. But
Heard.
come the Tournament of Power, you can tell it's rushed. They're just like, hey,
Get it
just
over
do this. I mean, Kale took out Ani Laza with one hit. A whole bunch of boys that lasted in the anime.
That shouldn't have been lasting, though, to be
Yeah,
honest. That
Kale
were
rocked
irrelevant.
them. Frost took out a bunch of boys earlier on before Frieza rung him out. Yeah.
Hey, who got out the love twins? The Brady Bunch.
18 she rocked them by herself. didn't she?
I think Kale knocked them out. She
Okay.
knocked all them out too.
Oh yeah, she did by herself. She took
yeah.
out like 80% of the tournament participants
That was irrelevant.
by herself. Yeah, she
what-
took out 80% of the Pride Troopers by herself. She just went
Who
through.
took out Topo? Did Vegeta? Did my
Nah,
boy?
he's still
Topo's
in.
still in there.
Okay.
Like at this point, where they're at now is leading up to like the Jiren, the main fight.
Yeah,
because
Ultra
Goku
Instinct.
at the end of the
Yeah,
end
'cause
of that
Kale
chapter,
literally
Goku
knocked
just
everybody
unlocked
out.
Ultra Instinct.
then Gohan and Kefla had their double KO, which I mean, like you said,
It's
I
kind
know
of-
it don't
it
make
kinda
sense,
makes
but at
sense.
least it slightly redeemed Gohan in a sense of making
okay.
him
So power
have-
scaling. That's what we were talking about too. It kind of makes sense for Gohan to be on par with Kefla because a lot of people get mad because they're like, oh no, Gohan's weak. He's only on par with a Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Which at this point, Toriyama said himself, base Goku is stronger than Super Vegito in the Buu Saga. So Gohan being on par with a Super Saiyan 2 Goku at this point is still really good. You see what I'm saying? And what makes sense because Kefla and Kale don't have God Ki. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like it makes sense for them to kind of be on that same level.
You think Gohan would be higher though? I'm not saying Gohan wasn't higher than this, but it just seemed like you think. But like I said, the writing for I wish
If he
Gohan
continued to train, then you know what I mean. He would be.
Yeah.
if he would have trained, I thought the way they made him seem like an anime when he did the little preliminaries between with Goku and Piccolo and Tien. I thought he was about to go put in work. I said, oh, Gohan's about to go mess some boys up.
You can tell they rushed in the anime too. And I know we back in Dragon Ball Z. What were we talking about before Dragon Ball?
We always in that Dragon Ball beat.
Yeah.
It's Dragon Ball. I mean, what do we expect? It's Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
But definitely the power scaling is weird. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna get back on try to read it. I want to see the other differences. The Goku Black arc, especially. Want to see how that works.
I think I'm
yeah.
done with Dragon Ball, man.
Yeah.
I am. I think I'm done.
I mean, it's interesting
I'll
seeing
watch
the
the movie.
differences.
You
but-
say that right now, but the moment that movie come out,
I said the movie. I'm watching the movie 1,000%.
and then I'm
but
pretty sure
I'm
once-
not reading it.
we ain't watching
I
those
wouldn't be able.
Heroes.
I wouldn't be able to take it like reading it.
Yeah, I don't
so
know that
like
stuff.
this Heroes, if it ever decides to start coming back out again, and the movie, I'm gonna do those.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Man, they got another movie kind of coming out real quick. The Yu Yu Hakusho. If anybody watched Yu Yu Hakusho, it was the 25th anniversary that's just coming out, and I guess it's covering two special stories. I guess about the first one is it's a side manga story that reveals how Karama and Hiei first met, and then I guess the other one is just the original Yoshiori Togashi original manga story for the second one. Yu Yu Hakusho, it's been some years, 25 years Yu Yu Hakusho actually been out.
yeah, I'm cool off that. But it might be good though.
It seems like they changed the art style a little bit.
They did change the art style a little bit.
That's what I was gonna say to y'all, man. Attack on Titan got the bag.
Oh yeah,
They got the bag. When I tell you their art is like incredible.
Yeah, dude,
Right
for
now,
sure,
for sure.
This season 3, bro.
you said Levi was coming in hot.
Yo, it looks incredible. The animation is perfect. I've never seen an anime look this good.
Yeah.
This
I've
many
always thought
episodes.
their art was on point. Man.
No, it's way
it's
better,
better
bro.
still.
Oh my god,
man! Because
to me and our unpaid intern, we started
Yeah.
watching. We was like, "Yo, man, dang!"
That's what me and my wife watched
looking
together,
like
too.
It's in 4K.
yeah,
it's the time.
I'm glad they brought Levi back too because he was wounded through most of season
they
2.
messed him up. Then my boy had a gun.
Yeah, I'm like,
Jared said he
this
was
dude
putting
is
in
top dog.
This
Have
Captain
you watched
Levi.
it at all?
Not the third season, not the new one.
Oh, man.
He was,
I might
that's what I
go
said. He was
watch
out
that.
of commission most of two.
Oh,
season
he
two.
comes.
All
He's
two.
off
So they
the
better bring him
rip
back
in
because
season 3.
He was working boys in the beginning of season 1 when he took out that
When he took out-
old chick.
when he took out
when she was
Anna in the
tight.
forest, that was his
Oh,
moment right
that
there.
spinning move.
When he went up her arm, and then he got eye gouged her.
But you know what? It's at a point right now where it's like, I think it's delving deep into the behind the scenes of the plot that I haven't seen the Titan yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They probably gonna get in there eventually.
They are
like,
slow walking the dog on this one, boy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now. Did you get that text?
about the
The Krillin pick.
Yeah.
That mug was funny.
The Charlie Brown pick. Oh, Chuck.
That's funny.
You said, "Oh, Chuck."
Oh, Chuck
Oh,
Brown.
Chuck.
Chucky Brown.
Yeah, I need to. What do you watch it on?
I'm not dealing with shit today.
I'm watching it on Hulu.
Oh, cool.
I
Yeah,
watch
I'm
on
watching on
Crunchyroll.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna do Attack on Titan first before I do Black Clover. Pick back up on
How many
Black Clover.
episodes? Is
This is about to be episode 5 this week.
I'm about to start watching that too.
Yeah, pretty
'cause
sure-
You
pretty sure
said
episode
Levi
5.
was fighting his teacher. You said he was fighting the one who trained Levi.
Yes, bro. It's a dude named Kenny the Ripper.
Holy smokes!
You know what I'm saying?
And you said Levi was going with a shotgun. I didn't even know. So I was like, I saw the little fight, and they was fighting. I said, "Hey, Captain Levi."
Bro, hey, that boy was going in.
He's on another level.
Yeah,
Like, you thought he was
straight
dope.
up.
Yeah.
Jared said thought he was so dope in season 1. You said you like Levi before. I was like, I love Captain. When I first heard
Levi's
him,
my guy, man.
Yeah.
Levi is my guy.
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's been my guy since season 1. When I first saw him show up on the scene and he killed that Titan, I was like, he came with the swords. He did a little spin move.
Yeah.
He looked at analyze. He said, "I'm gonna take the 2 on the right.
Yeah.
Y'all handle that one on the left."
Yeah.
He was like, "Captain."
Crashing boys. The only one who's only even close to on par
It's Mikasa.
Is yeah, I was about to say.
Mikasa.
Yeah.
Because we need good old protagonist, Aaron Yeager, constantly getting 8. I'm like, how
Oh,
did you
bro,
get?
y'all are gonna be so sick when y'all see where he's at right now.
Does he have some new abilities or something?
I just
No. So I just
Trash.
told you, I ain't seen a Titan this season
Yeah.
yet.
and he's what I was like.
The only time you see him as a Titan, he's on his back with smoke going up in the air, man. Dude is such a bump, man.
Like,
Trash.
Dude is such a bum.
why they make him like that?
They hyped him up like he was gonna be cold too.
Well, all the like posters I would see, all the trailers of Attack on Titan, all the people I saw hyping this anime up, I thought Aaron was gonna be on some like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I think it'd be
On
some Levi.
hard stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
The whole Titan concept is just weird.
I don't like him.
I
being
would
a
have
Titan.
preferred him have been like Levi, just beasting with the blades versus
I would
turning
like
into a
him-
Titan.
I didn't like the whole Titan thing. I wanted to see them fight with. So I don't like the
Yeah,
whole.
where a Titan is like no real, you just big.
And he wasn't
You know
even
what I'm
really
saying?
Yeah.
big. Like the only thing he did significant is when he was
I'm
trying.
dissing it, but I'm liking it though.
No, I like. I don't like
Watch
the
it.
Titan concept. I do. I don't. I
feel like
As
it could've
long
been
as it's
done
not the
better.
main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could have been done in a better way.
And the way they pronounced it, like your boy got 8. How you the main protagonist? And remember he got 8 by the Titan, and
he got-
Armin was like,
he
"I
got
got you, bro."
chomped.
I
Yeah,
was
he
like,
chopped that arm
"Oh."
And see, this
Why are you the only
like,
nigga that's in the bows just looking around? Everybody else is dead, but you somehow.
Hey, remember he killed his first Titan? Remember he killed his first Titan? He was like,
Just
I was
clean
like,
that up with the Dragon Balls.
We got so mad. Remember he killed his first Titan? Remember he's never really killed a Titan with swords. And remember they went to the castle? He said, "I killed my," and he tripped and fell.
Speaking of that, you'll learn something interesting about being a Titan in season 3. Yeah,
there's a lot of
you'll find something very, very interesting about being a Titan in season 3.
They got a lot of secrets.
You could do something that doesn't allow you to turn back into a human.
Oh, is that why they wanted Aaron?
Have you noticed that nobody as a Titan is developed? Not even the Colossal Titan, the Armor Titan. You know what I'm saying?
Rhino.
Those who you thought the only Titan that shows any type of intelligence is the Monkey Titan.
Yeah.
The one that can talk?
Yeah, Goku,
Son Goku. Pretty much.
Son Goku.
Yeah.
Because, bro,
the
he could,
four-tailed beast.
Yeah.
Is the only one, and really the freaking giant ape.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
know what I'm
"Ooh,
saying?
He's got the ugliest form.
He's nasty.
Like,
Yeah,
but he can
it is
talk.
nasty.
And then who was the dude on his back? Because his was the original form. Remember the end of season 2 when they showed the dude on the Beast Titan, and I was like, who is that? He was the dude with glasses, and he was chilling on back at the Beast Titan, and he was a dude with glasses. I don't know if that was his original. I don't know.
I think that was him.
That must have been originally.
That was him. just the human part, because they're just in a weird spot.
In their throat, yeah, they're in the back of your neck.
Yeah, I was like,
It's just weird. The Titan concept is just weird to me.
I like when it was just killing them, and then they started getting all like, oh well, Titans are humans now, and it was like,
Yeah. Did they ever find out? Is that why every single Titan that they fight, when they slice them pork chops off the back of their neck, is because every last one of them have a person in there?
oh, the mom, remember they went to the village, and that was Connie Springer. Remember they went to the village, and he
Yeah.
said,
Connie
"Mom?"
is another Krillin.
Yeah. She was. That was creepy. That part was eerie.
I'm not messing with Jared.
Connie is another Krillin.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, I was like,
You know what I'm
oops.
saying, man?
They get them
It's
characters.
a formula.
Connie Springer.
Hey, you have to be a Krillin if your name is Connie.
Connie
You
Springer.
have no other choice, you know what I'm saying?
Aaron Yeager.
Connie is a guy, by the way.
Yeah, in the Attack on Titan, one of the
I'd be
scouts.
so salty at my parents. They named me Connie.
Connie
Ain't
Springer.
no coming back from that.
Ain't no coming back from. I got a name like Aaron Yeager. Aaron Yeager. He got the dopest name, and you trash.
Trash.
He, remember he was in
Having
the
the
camp?
last name Yeager just is hard. You know what I mean?
I don't know,
You
like-
just ruined that by being such a bum.
Like he was really dope. I was like, oh, he going. Remember he was
Because
in camp.
the Jaegers in Comic of Kill.
Oh, yes.
SDev's little group.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like Jaeger is just a hard
it's
name.
a hard name. And then remember he's in training camp, and he couldn't use the gear. Remember he was up there flips upside down. He's like, I can't do it. Mikasa's up there like,
Yeah.
"Nah, you trash.
Yeah.
She's up there. She was up there like this, just hanging up there.
was up there,
like,
yeah.
hey, you good?
Remember his belt was messed
I
up.
said, hey, bro.
Yeah.
Mikasa, can you help me? Nah, I'm up here chilling. You better.
They said, "Oh, looks like we give you a defective device," and they finally fixed it, and he was able to. He still flipped over.
I was like, man, sit down.
Now he was trash. And they stopped developing him as a soldier too. Once he got that's all they use him for now too. It's like he's not getting better. He just
That's why they made him a Titan.
Throw Big and Hefty out here and let him fight and get crashed real
Big and
quick,
Hefty.
so we can figure out what
A
to do
literal
next.
trash bag.
That's what they made him
literal
into a
trash
Titan.
bag.
The writer was like, this character's not going nowhere. Let's just give him a Titan form and call it a day. He can't fight with swords. That's what Mikasa and
Man.
Levi do.
Yeah.
We don't want him fighting nobody.
No, that I've seen so much better. Matter of fact, so and kind of wrap this up because our video guy is dubbing us right now. I'm watching Sword Art Online.
Okay,
First few episodes. I ain't mad at it.
it's a neat concept. I
Yeah,
think.
it's a cool
really
little
neat, yeah.
concept. Kind of messed up.
It gets dark, especially season 2 is really dark when they get to
Oh, so you're that
Gun
far.
Gale. Yeah, they got a third season. It's kind of like a spinoff, but
How many episodes, real quick, in each season? So far? It's
I
like
think that first one's like
it's been a minute since I watched it. It's a good
lot.
amount, yeah, it's a decent amount.
yeah, it's a lot.
But it starts
I
getting
got discouraged.
Really?
trying to watch all
Yeah.
of it.
I think you'll get into it if you're in that type of
Yeah,
video
I
game
gotta
stuff,
find
that
the-
virtual reality
yeah.
stuff. It's pretty
Yeah.
interesting, especially how he progresses and stuff like that. I don't want to spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil
No,
it.
I kind of read it. I tried to watch it myself real
Yeah.
quick. But real quick. Sorry, cut you off. Anybody been reading anything? I'll just tell you, I'm trying to read One Piece. God help me.
Besides My Hero,
Well, that's what I was kind of like getting into. Like, what
yeah,
y'all
sorry.
are kind of just.
Yeah.
What are we all doing right now? I mean, we ain't been with each other like 3
Yeah.
months, so.
Kenichi, the Mighty Disciple. I've been reading. I've been catching up on that. Kenichi. Like I said, it's gonna take me some God strength to read One Piece. Saint Seiya, Assassin G, and Black Clover. I'm just gonna read Black Clover, and then when I catch up, I'll just start watching it again. But that's all it for
I
me
might
for
mess
manga.
around. Yeah,
I'm
I might mess around and do
just
that too
watching
because I can't
things right now. The only thing I'm reading is My Hero.
Yeah,
Sean, anything? Anything new?
nothing new.
I'm gonna try to get back into. I am gonna try to start Sins though.
Since it's dope.
I gotta read.
I've been
Sins
watching
and
Sins,
and Hunter.
Yeah,
Told you, Hunter. Godlight.
I ain't started Hunter yet.
Hunter
but
Dark.
I've been
What was
doing.
the other one that you said that you put in the group chat?
Was it? It was Hunter. It's been a minute. Did I say Basilisk? I think I told you about
I thought it was
Basilisk.
something
I've
else
been
that you
watching
put in the
Basilisk.
group chat.
They got a new
I thought it
one.
was something else.
Really?
I told you on Crunchyroll. They got a new Basilisk. I've
Oh
been watching it.
man, But is it a series or another?
It was a whole other thing. It's like this the continuation of the Iga and the Koga, and then there's something else that's going on.
I'm gonna watch
in there.
that.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
on
anything.
Crunchyroll.
Anything with ninjas.
Yeah, they're dope.
You can't go wrong with ninjas.
At first, we thought
I
we
was
did.
even like getting into my ninja bag with 3 ninjas back in the day.
Yeah.
they was up there putting work in. The Ninja Turtles, and then of course Ninja Turtles. That's what kind of made me watch Ninja Turtles.
You can't go wrong with ninjas.
But there was,
No,
there was
you
something
can't.
else.
Not at all.
And those were Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum were probably some of the worst ninjas.
Kid
I
antics.
still was, yeah, I still was. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
let's wrap this up because our man Taj,
Good old
Taj Mahal, Maori.
Good old, hey Ty, thanks for the camera guy. Thanks
Appreciate you.
I just want to shout
Appreciate
out.
you.
Thanks, shout out to.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to everybody watching. And if you guys have any anime suggestions, manga suggestions, leave them wherever we're putting this, and whenever this comes out, just leave them, and we'll watch them, read them, talk about them. You know what I'm saying? So it's over 9,000. Anybody else got anything in closing?
No.
We out.
Yep, we are.
Peace.
We out.